Hi people, let me show you how you can download datasets from TDC, then run in your collab, save it in your drive and push it to your GitHub. The whole process, how you can do it. Okay, as I have already mentioned in the previous video that I have chosen to work with the Herc blockers dataset. Let me show you how you can download it, install it. Okay, how you can download the dataset and save it in your drive. For example, if you have chosen any other one, just click on, for say you have chosen to work on AMES mutagenicity, and then in order to download that in your machine, you have to just write this code instead of this one. Okay, let me show you in detail. I'll show you. Okay. Firstly, in order to be able to download datasets from TDC, you will have to install this library. Okay. For installing, just write the command pip install by TDC. Okay. On running this cell, you will automatically this just installs whole library. Okay, but let me give you a shortcut. See, when you show your work to your mentor, you cannot be showing this whole details of steps running in the background. Okay, if you're a student, you want to learn and look at every single background process, then maybe this will be a good command, pip install. But if you want to not see all of this, there is a command that is percent capture. If you use this command, all of the whole library gets installed, but you will not see any of this the steps. Okay, when I find it very helpful, especially because when you show your work to any other people, it is better, just I have it is better to explain them. See, I have installed this library and then I have moved on to next step, right? Instead of scrolling all of the background steps. All right. After you installing TDC library into your machine, into your collab, um, don't worry, it'll take around, it'll take a couple of minutes, 2 to 3 minutes it'll take. So after running the cell, you will see that it is this PyTDC 1.1.14 version is successfully installed. Okay, and now depending on the dataset which you want to work on, you will write the other steps. For example, you have chosen to work in the toxicity domain, then you will write from tdc dot singlepred import tox, where tox indicates toxicity. If you chose to work with epitope prediction, then you will be using another one. See, from tdc.single_pred import epitope, right? Depending on the dataset you chose to work with, write the next steps. I have chosen to work with toxicity dataset, so from tdc.singlepred import tox. After that, data is equals to tox name Herc, right? If you chose to work with another one, like for example AMES mutagenicity, you will write tox name is equals to AMES, okay, instead of Hercs. Okay. The next thing is, after you download, you just will split the data, right? We split the data. You can split the data in many ways. Say scaffold split, random split, any other splits. Okay. Um, I have just used this random one. For In order to install, in order to split the data into train valid test using random method, you will not be using any, you'll not be specifying any method. By default it is random. So split equals to data dot get underscore split. This command splits the data into train, valid, and test, and you're just doing that. Okay, you're mentioning it here, and then here comes the, now you have downloaded all the, necessary data sets, and then you will, now you're trying to mount your Google Drive to your collab, so that you can just simply transfer your data set to your drive. Okay, why is this important? Because data set definitely needs to be saved elsewhere, but if you have sufficient amount of space in your machine, then go ahead, but I would suggest you to use free cloud services like maybe OneDrive, My Drive, Google Drive, any drive, free cloud space provided by people. So the first thing is, this is not in CSV type. So in order to work with them, you will need to convert that file into CSV. So I'm doing that. Split train to CSV. Herc train. I'm naming it as herc underscore train dot CSV. Okay, and then similarly, valid and tests. And then now, you just have to connect your drive. Let me show you how you can do that. Just click on the files button, um, and then, okay, this is Google Drive, or you just can upload a data set if you have downloaded it into your machine. Okay, um, just click on mount drive, because this is already mounted. It is asking me to unmount. Let me show it for you. Revoke access. Okay, let's wait. Okay, in order to mount drive, just click on this, and you will be asked this permission. Just connect to Google Drive, and then you will be taken to a sign in page. Just allow permissions, necessary permissions, as I have already done. Maybe that is why this is not asking. Okay, done. After you mount your drive, go to your drive, and maybe create a directory, and then just copy this path by clicking here on the three dots, and just copy path, right? um, and then you can just transfer all of these three files into your drive. Just copy that, copy that path, just paste it here, and make sure you are you're adding this herc train, herc valid, and herc test dot csv. Csv is also important because that is now the file type. Okay, and then after you running all of these three cells, you will be able to see necessary three files being downloaded into your folder, right? Let me show you how this dataset works, how this dataset is. Okay, there are three columns. The first one is drug name, and then the drug chemical formula, and then the output. As I have already mentioned, output y, that is 1, indicates that this particular compound is toxic and blocks her potassium channels, right? If it is 0, that means this particular compound doesn't block your her potassium channels. That's it. And we have you know split the data into train, test, and valid, and that's it. This is how you can download it into your collab and then save it into your drive. Okay, these are just I just ran a couple of commands to see what is the length of training set. 458 it is, valid 66, 131 train. Okay, sorry, what was that? Okay, right. um yes, test. I think this ratio is very good. And then I have just double checked, that's it. I did not do anything. And now let me show you the chemical compounds as well. Like you can just use this train.head command and you will be able to see all of the top five chemical compounds. That's it. And then you can just you know check what is the train how many of the compounds in our data set is one, predicts one, and how many are zero. That's it. And now as we have completed you know saving it in our drives, just in order to push it to your GitHub, you will have to download, like click on more actions button and then just download. And usually these all files gets downloaded into your download section of your C drive. So okay. Okay. um, yes, after you download your dataset, all of the three files into your machine, you can just open your um, git bash terminal, I meant. Okay, just git bash and then change your directory. If you're, see, for example, to check your current directory, that is for me it is in C. Okay, just change, you know go to just change your directory. Okay, uh, I have listed down the steps in my GitHub outreachy contributions tracker repository in data and readme. Just I have explained the whole steps in detail, but in written format. So yeah. Now coming to pushing it to your GitHub, open your GitHub Git Bash and go to your repos data folder. Check whether you are in the correct directory. If you are not, just change directory to your um, necessary one. Okay, and then you have to copy the files from download, because I am working in my D drive and my files are downloaded in C drive. So I just copied the files from my C drive from downloads and just copied to this directory. Okay, using cp command. Cp and you will, and this is also important. You have to after you mentioning the uh, file name, mm, make sure to give a space and then dot, right? You will be able to copy all of the files from your download section to your current directory. Okay, now get add after you, now you have all of the required files in your git bash, like in your current directory. So using the commands git add and then git commit. Git add which like this adds to this command adds all of your three files to a staging area. When you commit, and you are adding this extra label in order to make sure what you have done. And this actually shows wait, let me show you. um, mm, Maybe it will take, ठीक है. See, update readme dot MD. This is the recent. This is the most recent thing I have done. This is the label which you will be seeing. Whatever you mention here, you will be seeing that. Okay, and then you after commit, just push origin main. If you have any other branches, mention the branch name, and you will be good to go. After this, make sure you come to your GitHub repository and check whether all of the files you have been trying to add is in your data folder or not. Okay, wait, why is okay? Yes, all of the files you'll be able to see. If not, uh, there is no possibility that you will not see. Okay, if you didn't, just ask me where you have you know done something different, what other than advised here. Will debug it out. Okay, I hope you will be able to download and push it to your GitHub repositories, and will be able to work on your data sets successfully, right? Okay, now the next steps are, because I have chosen this herd data set, which is a binary classification one. uh, the output will be either 1 or 0. Okay, I'll be using many different algorithms, maybe random forest classifier, or um, XGBoost to level up, like that. Okay, in the next video, most probably I'll be explaining you um, the random forest classifier, and then we'll move on to other possible algorithms which we can train on. Okay, thank you.